On this episode of Did Y'all See, we're deep diving into messy divorces and insulting political commentary, plus a new game of hotness versus hot mess. Get into all this tea on Did Y'all See. Welcome to Did Y'all See? I'm Avielle Amor, and I'm here with my girls Raevan and Jamila Mustafa. We have a great show in store for you, but before we get on to this week's hot topics, I want to check in with my girls, and I want y'all to pull up. Pull up, sis. Tell me what's going on with your week. What's really good?
Right. So this weekend I came to a realization. If I want to do me and look like me and wear purple hair, I could wear purple hair.
Yes.
You know? I need to like focus and like zone in. Yes.
On you.
Yeah. Exactly.
On you. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, ladies. Let's get into these topics. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. First, did y'all see video vixen Bernice Burgos clap back at Tiny's comment about her being a side chick and a pass-around bitch? Ooh. Burgos has since responded by basically saying that she and T.I. are just friends, and she couldn't break up a home that was already broken beyond measure. Ladies, what do you think about that?
I think that that is like good. I think that it's good that she clapped back at Tiny because now they're getting a divorce, right? So there's really no issue. Like, you know, and there was rumors about Tiny with some other men or whatever.
It's probably been other girls, as we all know, like T.I. And she hasn't publicly like came at this one, but she's in a vulnerable state. You know, you don't even know. She probably is in a home wrecker or a thought or whatever. Yeah. But when you're angry and you see somebody with your man, she's going down a shade dictionary, picking every single word.
I just feel like they should just be doing all of this not on social media. Like, this should be addressed somewhere else. So we want to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Is marriage really over once one person files for divorce? I don't think so. All right, the mess. Fox News anchor Bill O'Reilly really took it there. While appearing on Fox and Friends, O'Reilly responded to the comments made by Representative Maxine Waters of California when she was speaking on the floor on Monday in front of her constituents. Waters spoke about Trump supporters who she said display anything but patriotism and the way they treat and allow the president to treat fellow Americans. So O'Reilly, in response to her comments,
I didn't hear a word she said. I was looking at the James Brown wig.
Ladies, what do you think about O'Reilly's comments?
I think it's childish and unprofessional and it's disrespectful. Like I'm just so tired of people doing, like, you're supposed to be of a high standard, but I mean, Bill O'Reilly's not really known for being of like this kind of like
not credible at all.
Exactly. So I guess it's kind of like, what did you expect from a man like him?
Hold on. I can't hear you because you're James Brown hair. Like that kind, like remember sixth grade? La 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 la. I can't hear you. Or remember they used to get real close to your face. I'm not touching you though. Like come on, come on.
He went on to apologize to Maxine Waters the next day. Here's his apology. Listen, Mr. O'Reilly said, "In fact, I made that mistake this morning on Fox and Friends. I said in a simple jest that the Congresswoman's hair distracted me. Well, that was stupid. I apologize." So Maxine Waters wrapped this all the way up when she responded to Bill O'Reilly's comments saying that she was a strong black woman that could not be intimidated. This just really makes me so upset. No matter how our hair is as a black woman, it's either too much, too long, too ratchet. We could wear our natural hair and then they think we're trying to do some black power militia towards them. Like, everything intimidates them. Like, why is her hair the topic of discussion when she's talking about real issues, Bill? You didn't have anything else to say. And then she brought up the receipts on Bill on all the sexual assault cases that he has and how he is being sued by women that are speaking out against power. So why, sis? Why you pulling up on Maxine Waters? She ain't do nothing to you. And you should have known from her history that she will easily check you because we repost it every time. It's shady.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Okay, ladies, let's get into a little game of hotness versus hot mess. Are you ladies ready?
Yes. Cool.
All right. So picture number one, we have Aja Metoyer, Dwayne Wade's baby mama, to join the cast of Basketball Wives LA. They just got a lineup going on this season.
She already looks like Hazel, my girl Hazel. Ooh, she kind of looks like Hazel,
she
right?
do.
Hot mess.
First of all, that's an actual basketball wife. Like, yeah. Hold on, baby.
I want to say something.
I don't want to ever married.
No, they got in together when Gabrielle and him took a break. He got another woman pregnant, and she was the woman.
It's gonna be a hot mess because Gabby, I can tell she has like that tight
So this right here, this is
Shut down.
hotness.
That's my movie.
It's gonna
This
be a
is
gag.
hotness.
It's gonna be
This
a
gonna
gag
good.
order placed on her. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We agree that this is a hot mess or hotness.
Hotness. For
Hot
me.
mess for me.
Okay.
No.
I think it's a hot mess. I don't want to see it.
And watch
don't
y'all
wanna
gonna be
see
talking
her.
about, oh, did y'all see last
No.
week when come on now. Come on.
All right, let's move on to Escape. Okay, Escape proves they still got it.
Wow.
I cannot
Escape.
wait. Oh my God, that's hotness.
No,
I'm all here for it because they can actually sing.
So two
true.
hotness and one hot mess.
For sure.
All right. So
oh,
Nicki
no, hold on.
Minaj.
I said hot mess.
You said hot
Yeah,
mess.
I
Oh,
like
mess?
it. Yeah, I didn't say I didn't like the music, but I don't want to see them. I don't want to see.
So
I
two
don't-
hot mess.
Yeah, that's
Two
hot
hot
mess.
Two
messes.
hot messes. All right. So let's go on to the next. Nicki Minaj signs a modeling contract with Wilhelmina.
Honestly, I told my mom yesterday about this. I was like, listen, if she's 5'2" and thick and she could work for Wilhelmina and be signed, I could be signed too. You could be signed too, and that's great.
And
I
not
like
be an
I like
Instagram
the fact
model.
that
Good
she's
point.
getting that opportunity. I like the fact that she has that platform. Do I think that Wilhelmina is the best spot for Nicki Minaj? No. I want to see authentic. I want to see someone that looks like me.
So
that,
hotness or hot
yeah,
mess?
absolutely a hot mess.
Okay.
But congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. But hotness. And you
Congratulations.
said it's a hot mess?
Yeah. Oh, I don't
I'm gonna say hotness. I'm gonna
I'ma
stick
say
with what I said,
hotness?
hotness.
Okay.
I'm going to say a hot mess. I don't agree with it at all. I feel like it was just given to her and she bought it. And then other people are going to
Can
like,
you high
buy
five
it.
me? I don't think we
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
got the.
But let's move on back to another topic. We're going to talk about Apollo Nida. Did y'all see that he wants millions in a divorce settlement with Phaedra Parks? Now that Apollo has a chance at renegotiating the terms of their divorce, he's asking for something different. He expressed suspicions that Phaedra is withholding some of the assets they both attained during their marriage, and Apollo feels entitled to his cut. How do you ladies feel about this? Raevan?
If they've been married and it was money they attained during the marriage, I think she should pay up.
Okay, that's
The end.
cut and dry.
Pay up. Give him the money. He is fine. Just want to throw that in there. Not that it has anything to do with the conversation. He's ever since I first saw him, I was like, ooh.
That's why you
Listen,
want.
you got
That's
it.
why
You
you
have
have
some of the
for
money
him to
though.
get the
You can have
cut.
some of the money.
So you can slide in and get and share some of that.
All right, what you think?
I got you.
You think you should
have
get the
some
bag?
Yeah, if it's legal assets, because we know how Apollo does, you know, if they're legal all the way, I feel like he is entitled to that because it's during their marriage, unless she did something with the prenup or something like that beforehand. So I feel like he's entitled to it. But I feel also he's trying to continue that storyline while he's behind bars. We know what you're doing. We see you, Apollo, okay? And you're trying to make sure when you get out
got
on
money.
probation early for good behavior, you can slide right back in there with Peter, and y'all both can be kikiing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I see you, boo.
We
What
gonna
you
see
think?
about this
What
one.
you think? He should get the custody.
He should get the custody, of course. That's his
Okay.
kids. Those are his kids. He needs the money and the custody.
Okay, girl, you
Why? So you
advocated.
can
You
get in there and be
advocated.
stepmom?
You want to be a stepmom?
Well, you know.
This week on Amor Conversation with me, Avielle Amor, I am going to help out Nana Yatin. Girl, first I'm going to help you out with your username. Make it simpler so people can repeat it, because ain't nobody going to follow you with Nana Ya 10 as a username. But anywho, Nana Ya 10 asked me, how do you tell your boyfriend that you want him to do more with his career without hurting his feelings? Let's break down this question first of all, Nana Ya 10. All right, you're saying tell. You can't tell your man to do anything. What you should do is ask. And then I feel like you probably mentioned this before with him, so you know that his feelings are going to be hurt. So you should just genuinely integrate it into some conversation that you are already talking about, your career, your future, and your location, so he won't think that you're nagging him or just like pushing him and pressuring him to do something that he's not ready for. Also, you need to ask him, not tell him. Ask him what are his goals for his career. Maybe he's happy in his career and you are just having your own, motive, and you're trying to push that on him. So you need to just check yourself, make sure you're not trying to make his goals your goals. Ask him, not tell him, and then just genuinely integrate that into the conversation so he won't feel like he's being attacked. What do you guys think?
I think that there's something to be said about dating a man whose ambition doesn't match yours. Like if you're trying to, like how you work and how you work and how we work, I feel like if you're trying to be on some Beyonce, Jay-Z, we're on this grind together, I feel like that's something that needs to be communicated. And if he's not willing to match that, you have to decide what's more important to you. Is keeping this relationship more important with the man as he is, because you have to accept him as he is? Or is your grind and what you want and how you want your man to match your grind more important to you?
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Remember what I said. Ask, don't tell. Make sure you're checking yourself. And I want to hear what you guys think that are viewing this. What do you think Nana Ya 10 should do? Of course, change her username, but what should she do with her boyfriend? We want to know in the comments.
Ew, Nana would have been cute. Ew,
Yeah, that's probably already taken.
Brown.
Yeah.
She can put the 10 on the end of that. Ew, Nana 10. Because that's a 10, not Ew, Nana, all right?
For our winning segment, this week we are saluting 20-year-old Jeray Williams. She is currently a part of the NASA research team that is building a battery that will be used in the space exploration in 2021.
Go, girl.
Woo! Would you all go to space?
Figures.
Would you all go visit the moon? Not with Jeray Williams?
Not to space.
Okay.
But I'm happy she's going to space.
Okay, all right.
I support her.
Yes, build that battery, boo.
Mm-hmm.
We really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Did Y'all See?
Yeah, and don't forget to stay connected with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram using the hashtag Did Y'all Say.
And make sure when you're on YouTube that you turn on your notifications and subscribe to our channel.
Okay. Bye. Bye, guys.